Random one-off video ideas that you post here on YouTube are not going to turn viewers into clients or sales, but a system does. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you my 5-video YouTube playlist funnel that I use to make daily sales from my videos without needing to post every day. In fact, I only post 1 video a week. And then I'll show you how you can build your playlist funnel. Now, if you've watched the last couple of videos that I've done here on my channel, this is basically the capstone of everything we've covered so far, where we've been discussing how to take the content that you're creating for your business, future-proof it with the rise of AI, and make sure that your content isn't constantly expiring and you're creating evergreen content so you're not burnt out anymore. As I said, I want to show you what the job of each video in a playlist funnel is, and then I need to share you some 3 non-negotiables most people will miss when they think they can create their playlist funnel. And then I'm going to show you where most people break their funnel so that you don't. This system works. I have client after client sending me results, like Belle, who after she published her first 5-video playlist funnel, she had made $42,000. I have Gina, who also posted her playlist funnel and has grown her channel 3,300 subscribers in 5 months, but more importantly, is making daily sales and is booking high-end clients straight from her YouTube videos. And like Alexis, who after implementing the playlist funnel on her YouTube channel is getting sales every single week, was able to take the entire summer off and still make $2,000 in July and August. And she accredits all of those sales from YouTube. So let's go to my whiteboard. You know we're getting serious when I pull out the whiteboard and walk you through these 5 videos. Now I want to break down what this visually looks like, the playlist funnel. So the name says it all. It is a funnel, very much like you see in digital marketing, right? But at each level, there is a video with a specific person, okay? The idea for video 1 is you need to reframe their way of thinking. So what they think they need to do is probably not working, which is why they're on YouTube looking for a solution. So you need to reframe the way they think their problem is to how you are going to solve their problem. You don't even need to teach like solid value here. This one is just a mindset, and that's what's going to get them in this funnel. Now, this is why this funnel is so important, because as they watch video 1, you need to get them to watch video 2. So you need to be preparing this entire funnel at once. So when you're scripting video 1, you know what the next video is that you're going to pitch them. And the whole idea of this process is bingeability. And why we want bingeability is because YouTube will love you and YouTube will push your content to more people. If you can get people to sit down and watch 2, 3, 4 of your videos, YouTube is going to recommend you to more people. But this also gets people more likely to buy from you, because again, if they can watch more content from you, if they spend more hours with you, the probability that they will convert to working or buying from you goes up. So after they watch video 1, you need to prepare and anticipate what is the next objection that they are going to have, so that you can jump right in at the end of video 1 and tell them why they now need to watch video 2. And video 2 is going to be just a quick win. This is just going to be one actionable step that really reduces their effort. This gives them trust in you. This shows them your authority. It doesn't need to be a TED Talk here. It just needs to give them one step forward to see that, oh, she knows what she's talking about, and that was very helpful. I trust her. At the end of video 2, remember, we're anticipating what objections are going to come up. And honestly, the best topic for video 3 is addressing common mistakes. Nobody wants to make mistakes. They know mistakes is going to cost them time and may make them look like an amateur. So when you can tee up video 3 in video 2, letting your viewer know, hey, there are some mistakes that happen. I want to make sure that you don't do those. So in my next video, here are the common mistakes that you can avoid to speed up the solution that they want. Then we move on to video 4. And by video 4, right, we're deep in the funnel. Okay, we're getting more nuanced. We're getting very specific here. If this person has watched video 1 through 3, they're pretty bought in. They're just on the fence. So some of the best topics that you can do for video 4 are videos that are going to tie in case studies or shows proof. All right, this may be an advanced tactic that you want to show them and is why these people got results. Because people, again, they need to know you can do what you're saying. Trust is low online. And if we can show results or we can show proof or show case studies, this is what's going to tip them over the end. All right? Tip them over the end, tip them over the scale, tip them over the fence. So again, we're flowing through this sequence and every video is sending them to the next, sending them to the next, and the next, and my board goes down. Because we're creating that binge session till they finally get to this last video, which is like your capstone video. This is where you're going to introduce your blueprint, your framework, your way of doing things. Now, you're not going to tell them how to do that. You're going to give them the tip of the iceberg version, right? You want to get them bought in to how you do it. And at the end of that video is where you pitch your offer. Now, I personally will always pitch my YouTube coaching experience because all roads in my business lead to the coaching experience. That is my one main offer that I focus on, that I sell. And so all roads will lead to speaking about my framework, my blueprint inside of the YouTube coaching experience. This isn't a sales video. You're still providing information, right? You're sharing to them this idea of this framework, this IP, this specialized blueprint that you've created that nobody else has. And because if they've watched all these videos, they know that's what they want to learn and you are who they want to learn from. Now, can somebody pop into video 3 and go the whole way down? For sure, they don't need 1 and 2. Could somebody pop into video 5 and instantly buy? For sure, it's happened to me. Could somebody watch video 1 and then look in your description box for more information and buy from you? Absolutely. But this is foolproofing your YouTube content so that you're doing everything you need to get the viewer to trust you, to build a relationship with you, to get them to binge watch. And you're also doing everything that you need to get YouTube to recommend you to more people. This is playing by the algorithm games, and this will get you pushed to more people for free. Now, I know that looks exciting, and you're like, okay, I need to do this. But I need to explain to you 3 things that you need to know about posting on YouTube, and particularly in this playlist funnel strategy. The first thing that you need to realize is packaging your video is one of the most important things. So you need to be very niche and specific on these videos. You aren't trying to reach a broad audience because a broad audience isn't going to buy. You want to zone in and market directly to a ready to buy viewer. So you need to be focusing on specifically course creators or specifically new moms or specifically women over the age of 40. You need to get very specific because when you are in that title and the thumbnail, YouTube better understands who to put this in front of. And when that person sees that video, they're gonna say, she made this for me. So you need to understand the packaging of the title and the thumbnail when it comes to YouTube videos. That's why I review all of my clients' titles and thumbnails before they even script their content, because if we can't come up with a good marketing package for the title and the thumbnail, the video will flop. So that's really important for my clients to make sure the time they're putting into the videos actually pays off. So I review their titles and thumbnails. The second non-negotiable is the first 20 seconds of your video. You cannot waste time in the beginning of your video. You cannot introduce yourself. You cannot make a fancy logo and music like maybe you do in your podcast. That is gonna cause people to leave immediately. Your first 20 seconds is your hook, and it has got to tie into the title and thumbnail. Again, why I get my clients to write their titles and thumbnails first, because it has to continue the story. That hook has to continue the story, and you've gotta get to information of value, what they want from that video in less than 20 seconds, or they are out. And your audience retention matters, because if you can get people to click on your video and they don't watch longer than 10 seconds, it doesn't matter. YouTube is burying your videos. The third thing is your calls to action, your transition from video to video is the strategy. So you heard me mentioning teeing up that next video. You also need to make sure you're not throwing too many calls to action. You also need to make sure that you're very clear in what you want them to do and why that video is going to be the next best thing that they need to do. Otherwise, the whole purpose of the playlist funnel breaks down. And this is where business owners start to break their funnel, because they start looking at their YouTube content as YouTubers, and that's not what we are there for. We are not there to get the most amount of views. We are there to get the right viewer, the one that is going to buy from us, so that YouTube will put our video in front of more of those people. Because if people that are watching your video are buying, YouTube's gonna look at those people and find similar people on YouTube, which are more of your buyers. Business owners also treat YouTube like a one-off idea. So you get an idea or you have a list of ideas and you just start picking ideas and creating them. There is no sequence here. There is no next step. So the viewer may go watch somebody else's video and buy, or the viewer may just leave and do something else. You have to have that sequence in mind before you even shoot one YouTube video. I mentioned this a little bit earlier too, but having too many calls to action. If you're telling people to go to your webinar and get your free lead magnet and like, subscribe, and comment, nothing is going to happen in that video. They are not going to take any action at all. Another thing is over teaching. Like I said, we do not need to create TED Talks on YouTube. Your video serves one main outcome. Again, this is what I teach my clients in the YouTube coaching experience. I make them fill out my video game plan structure. And that structure says, what is the main outcome, the one outcome of this video, so that we make sure it stays on task. We don't need to give away all of our content, all of our information for free. We need to be making belief shifts. We need to be highlighting transformations that they want to have. It doesn't need to be the actual how-to. I think it's going to be helpful if I show you like a real life breakdown of a playlist funnel. Let's do a real life example. All right, because I feel like if you see this in real life, maybe you can see how this starts to work for you. And let me know in the chat, is this making sense? Is this getting you excited? Go ahead and comment playlist below if you're like, I need this in my life right now. So the example I'm going to do is a health coach who specializes in women around the age of 40. I know that niche, so it's easy for me to talk about, but also women in the age of 40, what they've done before usually isn't working anymore, and they're getting frustrated. They're also probably busier because kids are now in sports and running around, and so they're looking to have a problem solved. Most of the time, the problem they're looking at is how to stop feeling exhausted and get my energy back again. So that's the main problem that we're gonna solve in this playlist funnel. All right, so the playlist funnel title is gonna be something like that, and then we need to go through each video to deliver on that promise. So the first video is the why. In this example, we're probably going to need to create a video like why your workout's no longer working when you hit 40, or why at 40, your workouts don't lose weight anymore, or your workouts aren't working, right? Because at this stage, different exercises don't work like they used to. Maybe, there's some knee pain. And so things are starting to change. Now, the goal of this video is to meet them where they're at and be like, look, I know you're working at this, and I know it doesn't feel like it used to feel anymore. Here's why. So that viewer immediately is like, oh, I see why that isn't working anymore. You need to tee up, what is that next video going to be? It's got to be a quick win. So their workouts aren't working anymore. And so the next video may be the one habit to start feeling energy again. So we told them why it's not working, and now we're gonna give them a quick win. Maybe it's a supplement that they need to take. Maybe it's more water that they need to take. Maybe it's sauna. Whatever it is for that particular coach, you're going to introduce them to that new win. Again, you're teeing up the next video, which is a mistake. So this video is probably gonna be something like 3 mistakes you don't know you're doing, keeping you plateaued. Or 3 mistakes you don't know you're doing, sucking your energy, right? We are focusing on getting them to watch each video, getting them to nod their head as they go from video 1. We want them to binge watch video 2. Maybe they heard you talk in video 1 and they're like, this girl's for me, I need to learn more about her, and they buy. If not, we need to get them to watch that next video, right? And if people watch this video, YouTube's gonna send this video to even more people like the people that are watching. All right, so let's move on to video 4. Okay, I know my handwriting is getting a little bit messy, but this video is that case study, that testimonial. So the idea here is this client lost 10 pounds changing one thing, all right? That's going to show people you actually work with clients. It's going to show them a case study. It's going to show them you actually know what they're talking about. They have now trusted you. Okay, she has proof that this has actually happened. So then we need to get them to move on to that 5th and final video if they've not already bought. This is where you're going to show your framework. So the 90-day plan for weight loss after 40. That's something I didn't quite mention yet here, is why each one of these videos need to be titled specifically. These are not the titles that I would use in this example. I'm giving you the idea, but we want to point out the framework that you do or the system that you do. You're not going to give them every little detail in that 90-day plan, but you want them to see what they're going to experience and show them the transformation. So be able to show them now and what their life could be like before in this 5th and final video, and then you're going to tell them where they can go join. Seeing the structure is one thing. Building a YouTube playlist funnel that YouTube actually recommends and your ready to buy viewer actually finds it is another. That's why I'm hosting the Build Your Big Reputation virtual conference. Across 3 sessions, I'm gonna help you map out your playlist funnel to your offer, show you how to start packaging your videos for YouTube, and how to connect everything together so that not only is YouTube recommending your content, but Google and AI is as well. Remember, we want compounding sales assets that we put our time into, and YouTube is the one sales asset that compounds over time. If you want to future-proof your business with the disruption that's happening in the online world right now with AI, you need to grab your seat right now at trenalittle.com/rep.